Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, in this single-story home for sale, ranch-style house with a pool, very low HOA, 3-car garage, and an amazing lot. I came over here specifically because I wanted to see these views. Now, when I pulled up, I realized that the strip is over here. And I'm looking at the house, I'm looking at the strip, and I thought, how could you possibly have amazing strip views from this backyard? Well, you're gonna be surprised. Wait till we get out there. It is absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful elevated lot. You can see the entire valley, the entire strip unobstructed. And the home, only $650,000. You're gonna get 2,242 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 9,148 square foot lot. Curb appeal is wonderful. I don't think the pictures online do it justice. You have this brickwork with kind of the red trim, stamped concrete driveway, as well as stairs going up into that courtyard. This beautiful synthetic turf here. And this home is vintage, 1989. A lot of the home's gonna be original, and you're gonna see that inside. So if you're looking for something a little different than a lot of the homes in Las Vegas here, definitely not your cookie cutter home, that vintage feel, that vintage look, we're gonna have it here. Now, I go in the house and I get it ready to film, and I open up everything, turn on the lights, take a look. I'm a little confused because I only remember seeing a 2-car garage, and I guess there's a door going into that 3rd car. We're gonna explore that a little bit later. We have this big covered front patio here. I love the shape of these windows over top, letting in some of that natural light. And then this big courtyard area. You can see that stamped concrete goes all the way up and around. Lots of windows. I love this vertical window over here as well. Even a couple additional windows on the sides of the door, letting in just a little bit of extra light. Let's go inside and take a look. Beautiful wood front door. All the doors inside are going to be wood. All the interior doors are the natural wood look. But yeah, as we step inside, if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss these tours I put out every single day of the week. And if you like my channel, like my work, like my home tours, just give me a quick thumbs up at the bottom there. Just takes a moment and helps support me and my channel and my business. So as we walk in, a couple things. This big mirrored wall, definitely very 80s. We have the vaulted ceiling here. The brick gas fireplace, double-sided. So you're gonna have it in this is basically a sunken living room here. And this was a high-end carpet back in the day. It is a little bit dated here. This home, could use a little TLC. It's lived in, it's not dirty, there's nothing really wrong with it, but it definitely could use a little updating if you wanted to. Coat closet here to the left, and we have these natural wood look frames on the doors, the natural wood look doors. Little coat closet here. And then same with the front door, those 2 side panels. We do have an alarm on the home as well. But yeah, I love these windows up top, and if you remodeled this home, it would be amazing. I think it has a great layout, a great floor plan, very cool features. We have a wet bar here to the left, the natural wood cabinets, the granite countertops, another mirror. I have some built-in speakers up top there. Looks like they removed the popcorn from the ceiling. I'm assuming there was popcorn at one point in time. That's going to be the family room. We'll be back there in a moment. And we'll just check out this fireplace from the other side. So yeah, gas fireplace, the gold front cover there with the glass. Same tile from the floor that we see on the little fireplace edge there. Wooden mantle. This would be really cool if you put this into like a really natural wood color or switched it out. Again, so much potential in this home. If you want that vintage, it's almost got a 70s vibe, to be honest, but if you want that vintage vibe, you can leave it as is for sure. And then these wooden baseboards, wooden moldings on the doors, real big closet here for storage. Again, the home itself, 2,242 square feet, does feel a little bigger than that. I will be honest, it does feel a little bit larger. I do like the layout a lot. Have your linens, games, whatever you want in there. We also have a linen closet off to the right here. Little storage area as well. And yeah, just so much potential in this house. Only $650,000. And wait till you see this lot, this backyard. You get a ton of land. 3-bedroom, 3 baths. So this can be the first bathroom we see. So this is actually just the bathroom for these 2 bedrooms back here. We do have a guest bath up off of the laundry room. We'll be to in a few minutes. A rose gold enclosure here on the shower. And we have those vintage shower handles. That takes me back. Fiberglass enclosed shower there with the porcelain tub. Kind of in that, gosh, what color is that? It's almost a tan with a hint of red. I don't know what to call that color. Big mirrors, lights. Again, it's in great condition. We do have a skylight in this bathroom as well. Look at it going all the way up there. So for being original, it's very well kept. Small square tile there. And then transitioning back to this 18-inch square tile for the rest of the floor. And we're going to have the 2 bedrooms back here to the left and straight ahead. So we'll start off here to this one. Are missing a couple light bulbs. Could be a little brighter in here. And of course, if you replace the light bulbs, it'll be nice and bright in here. This bedroom is going to be... Can't read it. Let me see. 12 by 14. So definitely bigger than your average bedroom here. The coaxial is going to be to the right. This window is a side-facing window, so we're looking over towards the neighbor's home there. And a big walk-in closet on this bedroom as well. It's a very wide door coming into the bedroom also. And lots of shelving, storage. Kind of some extra up top storage there. Plenty of places to hang your clothes. And this walk-in closet's about 8 by 4. So good sized closet there. I like these little extra shelves they put up here and on the right there. We'll keep moving. Yeah, great location in town, right off of Lake Mead Boulevard. We're in between kind of Old Henderson and Lake Las Vegas. We're just a few minutes outside of Lake Las Vegas. Here's that big horizontal, that would be vertical. Here's a big vertical window we saw when we were coming in the front there. I like how tall that is. And then into bedroom number 2 here. And this is an even bigger bedroom. So a little larger than the last one. Big rectangle, front-facing window there. Same ceiling fan. Mirrored double closet doors. Well, double closets with double doors on each one. The sliders with the mirrors. This one has all the shelving up and down to the left there. Then if we go over here, missing a place for that second rack. You just need to add the bar there and plenty of room to hang clothes. And then this is the mirror image of that one. So we have the double bars there and then the storage off to the right on this side. The house feels really cozy. It feels really good. Definitely that vintage vibe though, I'm telling you. But this is an awesome house. And this lot, this location, wait till you see out back. You have the pool. And you're definitely about to see some 80s design here as we walk over into the primary bedroom here, straight down the hall. We do have the slider going out back, a nice big slider. And this room's going to be, it says 12 by 15. Feels a little bigger than that. Same kind of closet setup we saw in the bedroom we were just in. So we have the double closets here with the sliders. And a lot of homes in the 80s, they just weren't into the real big primary bedrooms with the big walk-in closets quite yet. At least some of the designers. I mean, now that's pretty much all you see. And the home could definitely use some carpet. Don't get me wrong there. I mean, it is clean. It's well lived in. And it does need a little TLC. I think the price really reflects that though. When you see this backyard and this pool, you see the house in person, I think the price does reflect it. You could come in, make it your own. And what I would say, if you're planning on buying a home like this and renovating it and putting all this money into it, unless you're planning on selling it in the next few years, I wouldn't worry too much about the overall price because the market just continues to go up. We're in Las Vegas, one of the hottest real estate markets in the country. This is going to be the coaxial here. So kind of your entertainment wall there. But the market just continues to go up. And I would, most people live in their house an average of at least 7 years. Obviously, you don't want to overspend and completely outprice the home for the neighborhood. However, if we're talking 100K, something like that, as far as where the home should be priced, if you're just going to live there and it makes sense and you're going to enjoy the home, then find the home you want, spend what's comfortable, make it your own, and just live there, Everyone's always worried about exiting on the home, and unless you're an investor or unless you move a lot, I mean, why not just come into the home and do what you need to do to get it your home and then just stay there, and when the time comes, the time comes, Big soaker tub here. And this is where you just kind of see, the smaller bathrooms here. That's definitely an 80s type thing. Single piece sink and countertop, those vintage faucets there, big mirror, the natural wood cabinets. And really, I can't tell. I mean, this home is 35 years old. And I just can't tell what's been redone or what's completely original. And maybe that's because of how well they've kept it, or maybe that's just because of what they chose when they did redo it. Like, I feel like the granite in the kitchen and that bar feel much newer than 89. We have kind of the gold enclosure on the shower here. All the fiberglass there. About a 6-inch threshold. So yeah, you're definitely getting that vibe. But if you are looking to renovate something, and these homes go for over $1 million in this neighborhood, depending on how new they are. So I would imagine that the homes in this neighborhood weren't all built in 1989. When you look at the home across the street, unless they completely redid the outside of the home, which is possible, it looks like these homes were just kind of built over time. The HOA is only $15 a month, and we're in Calico Ridge. But yeah, there's just a lot of variety in this neighborhood, and I feel like the value would be here if you remodeled this home and kind of brought it up to date. So we're into the family room now. Again, listed for $650,000. The star of the show is really out back, the bones of the home, the layout. So we have a ceiling fan in here. Do I have dimensions on this family room? 15 by 12. Everything says 15 by 12. I guess every room is 15 by 12. Kitchen nook here to the left. Plenty of space there, but you can see they have these built-in surround speakers. You could definitely modernize those as well, because the important part is that you have the wiring there. And you can see the hookups on the wall back there. But yeah, nice big area here. You could redo this entire home with new flooring, new tile. I mean, it would be awesome. Even this sunken little living room, you could raise that up if you wanted. I mean, there's just so many options here. Could modernize that fireplace. So this will be the kitchen to the right, but we're gonna check out the living room first. Not the living room, this will be the dining room first. And this is a step up too. So again, a very interesting design. Doesn't seem like there's a reason why it needs to be 5 inches higher than the rest of the flooring. I don't know if that was built that way, or maybe they just wanted to kind of showcase the dining room here. This is why you don't want carpet in a dining room. But again, carpet, very inexpensive to switch out. We have the little vaulted ceiling in here. The dining room is huge. Don't say 15 by 12. The dining room is 12 by 12, so a nice square here. And one of my favorite things about this dining room, other than the fact that it's elevated and completely designated as a dining room, is you have this little server window here from the kitchen. So getting a little glimpse of the kitchen. If you have that little pass-through server window, very cool. Don't see that anymore these days. But I think there's a lot to love about this house. I really do. And someone's going to fall in love with it. Someone's going to update it. And this is going to be a masterpiece when they're done. I promise you. And we're into the laundry room. I didn't turn on the light because of that. There's a fan that's kind of loud. So we have some storage cabinets here. The designated kind of laundry room on this side. The sink. The porcelain sink. We have a pencil sharpener just in case you need to sharpen your pencils while you're doing laundry. Washer and dryer. So the washer, dryer, and refrigerator all come with the home. We have GE washer dryer here. Look to be in pretty good shape. I mean, look how clean that is. I'm telling you, for 35 years old, they took really good care of this home. You see 35-year-old people in worse shape than this home, if you know what I'm saying. So they definitely did take care of it. Man, it is a really good sized laundry room. I like how it's kind of offset from the pathway. Interesting place for a half bath here. But it is your guest bath over by the garage. So just a toilet, sink, mirror. Pretty simple little setup here for the half bath. And at least it isn't in this room we're in. I did that one tour where there was literally a bathroom that you had to go through the bathroom to get into the garage. That was pretty wild. That'll take us to the garage. We do have a screen door here on the garage. Don't see these very often. Reminds me of Ohio, where I grew up. We had those kind of doors everywhere, it seems like. So out into this garage, so we have the 2-car garage here. And I'm assuming the 1-car garage is going to be through that door. We'll take a look out there in a few minutes. Well, in about 30 seconds here. But we do have the water heater. We have the water softener unit here as well. Looks to be a little bit older, but as long as it works, you know. Kind of a manual dial there on it. Room for your trash cans if you do like to keep your trash cans in the garage. And let's check out the 3rd car here. Oh, okay. So more of like a little workshop area. They have the back door barricaded. We do have a sink here. Ceiling fan above, workbench, tons of storage, and then, I mean, I guess you could fit a smaller car in here. Definitely a big golf cart. You could also remove all this and make it just a standard 3-car garage as well. No garage door opener. We have another workbench here. So appears to kind of be the workshop. Do have the plug and the wiring for a garage door opener if you wanted to add that. But yeah, you could rip all this out, make it a nice 3rd car. You may even be able to take this whole wall down, make it a single bay 3-car. Yeah, okay. What an interesting surprise. I didn't open that door. I just kind of peeked in the garage when I was getting the house ready. But yeah, okay. Never know what we're going to find on this channel. That's the moral to the story here. Never know what we're going to come across. The other day I went to do a home tour and I'm pretty sure there was someone living in the shed out back. So I just went ahead and moved on past that home. I wasn't ready to, I don't need to be having an altercation with someone trying to live in someone else's shed. It was a vacant home. And yeah, the shed was kind of propped open. There was a bunch of stuff out in front of it. And I was pretty sure someone was living in there. And yeah, I just don't need that in my life. So I just moved on. Another day, another tour, you know? All right, so into this kitchen here. See all the wood cabinets all around. And this is where I think this granite had to have been replaced from 89. I just don't feel like they were doing this in 89. Correct me if I'm wrong. We have a double oven Whirlpool here, white appliances, side-by-side Frigidaire refrigerator here. And again, everything is very clean, good condition. We have the white GE 4-burner gas range. We have the classic Black & Decker Space Maker can opener. There's that pass-through little window there. The tile goes all the way around. I do kind of like these lights in this recessed ceiling here. There's also LEDs all the way around the sides that I didn't turn on. Double basin sink in white. RO system, reverse osmosis for your water. But yeah, just a nice functional, pretty large kitchen here. I like the layout. And again, you could totally remodel this and make it amazing. It's got a great vintage look as is. You could even remodel it into new but vintage, if that makes sense. And you do have room to put a little island here as well if you wanted, like a thin little island if you needed that. So that's going to be your kitchen there. That's going to be the interior of the home, listed for $650,000, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,242 square feet, single story. 9,148 square foot lot with the pool. And wait till you see these views. And I guess it's time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending your valuable time with me today. What an inviting pool. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss these tours I put out every day. So first, we're going to start with the view. We have this covered patio with kind of the semi-shade here. You're gonna see that slider going into the primary bedroom, but this lot is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, this lot. Okay, and all the neighbors kind of have this as well. We'll just take a look down this side here. You can see the AC unit, much newer than the property, obviously, the Goodman back there. So look at this view from this lot. This is wild. Okay. So we have downtown to the right of the stratosphere there, the entire Las Vegas Strip, the mountains behind, just unobstructed and never will be. We're perched up high here all the way around to the mountains on this side. At night, this has to be the most amazing view. Wow, I'm blown away by this. Step up on the deck here and kind of, so if I'm on the corner of the lot, it's just, wow. Oh my gosh, what a view. And that's kind of what we're looking at from the house. Go all the way around here. And oh, it's just gorgeous out here. What a beautiful day in Las Vegas. It's warmed up a little bit. It's almost Thanksgiving and the weather decided to warm up. We have this beautiful pool as well. I mean, what a backyard. Here's where all of the value's at. You get this great location, this great lot, beautiful, super clean pool here. Functional, they have the solar cover there, ready to roll out. They kind of have their yard separated by this wall here. And let's see why. So they just kind of have the pool equipment. and another little kind of backyard courtyard area there. Another air conditioner unit. And then check this out. So if we're here, and then watch this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Beautiful. Only $650,000. Thanks for being here with me today. I'm Andrew Guiant. I appreciate you spending your time here. Share this with a friend. Give me a thumbs up if you like this home, like this view, or like my work. Hit the subscribe so you don't miss these tours.